Key takeaways from today's episode. Number 1. Almost everything is negotiable, even at so-called one-price stores. Number 2. The 3 big factors in any negotiation are information, time, and power. Number 3. Don't let the power of precedent or legitimacy intimidate you. Challenge your assumptions. Not everything should be negotiated. Ask yourself if it's worth your time and energy. Number 5. You have more control over your life than you think. Use negotiation to shape your outcomes.
All right, gang, let's settle in for Chapter 2. It's like we're grabbing a snack and picking up where we left off in our chat about Herb's wild ride through the world of negotiation. This time, he's hitting us with a bold claim right out of the gate. Almost everything is negotiable. Yep, you heard that right. That fixed price tag? That ironclad rule? Herb's here to shake things up and tell us we've got more wiggle room than we think. Let's dive into this refrigerator fiasco he lays out, unpack the chaos, and see what gems we can pull from it. Ready? Here we go. The setup, a fridge fiasco. Picture this. You wake up, shuffle to the kitchen, and uh-oh, the fridge is toast. There's a puddle on the floor, your milk's warm, and your spouse is already calling it a broken refrigerator like it's got a terminal diagnosis. You've got a cash crunch, $450 max in the bank, and a couple of kids who can't be trusted solo, so it's a family field trip to Sears, the one-price store where haggling's supposedly off the table. You spot a fridge that's perfect, but bam, $489.95. That's $39.95 over budget, and the sign's all official looking, like it's mocking your checking account. Enter the salesman, cool as a cucumber, ready to write up the sale before you can blink. You try to chat, but he's already halfway to hardware, leaving you floundering. Sounds stressful? It is, and Herb's about to show us why. This whole scene is a masterclass in feeling outmatched. You're scrambling, the kids are running wild, and the salesman's acting like he's got all the time in the world. Herb asks us, easy negotiation or tough one? Most of us would yell, tough, and he agrees, because the deck's stacked with information, time, and power all tilting against you. Let's break it down. The 3 amigos, information, power. Herb's circling back to his big 3 from Chapter 1, and they're flexing hard here. First up, information. You're clueless about the salesman, his pay structure, his quotas, whether this fridge is a hot seller or a dud, but he's got your number. You're not browsing for fun in the large appliances department. You need this fridge, and he knows it. Every little comment you let slip, the freezer's huge, or we've got food spoiling, is ammo he's pocketing while you're none the wiser. He's dodging your questions with more questions. When do you want it delivered? And you're spilling your guts without even realizing it. It's like he's playing poker with a full hand, and you've got a pair of 2s. Then there's time. Your fridge is dead, your food's rotting, and your kids are turning Sears into a playground. One's hiding in a fridge, hope he's okay. The other's slap shooting a puck into dryers. You're sweating bullets, feeling the clock tick. Meanwhile, the salesman's strolling around like he's on a tropical vacation, tossing out a casual, made up your mind yet? Like he couldn't care less. Your desperation's screaming, and he's just chilling. Time's on his side. Finally, power. This one's a double whammy. The power of precedent and the power of legitimacy. Precedent's that voice in your head saying Sears is a one-price store. Don't even try. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You don't negotiate because you think you can't, so you don't, and voila, you were right. Herb's got a hilarious bit where you mumble about the price. The salesman plays dumb. What's wrong with the sign? And then hits you with a sanctimonious, this is Sears! Oof. I felt that burn through the page. It's like the store's a fortress and you're too timid to knock. But legitimacy, that's the real kicker. That $489.95 sign isn't just a price. It's a commandment, printed all nice and official, making you feel like questioning its blasphemy. Herb spins some tales to drive this home. 90 to 95% of Holiday Inn guests bolt by the 1 p.m. checkout because a sign says so. I'd be in that line too, honestly. A worker backs off a raise because of a pay grade card under glass. Tenants sign sketchy leases because it's standard. We bow to these inanimate overlords without a fight. Why? Because they look legit, and we're suckers for authority. My take, the chaos and the light bulb moment. This fridge story had me stressed out and laughing at the same time. The kids turning Sears into a jungle gym? Relatable. I've seen my cousins wreak havoc in stores. The salesman's aloof vibe, infuriating but brilliant. Herb's painting a picture of us as the underdog, drowning in pressure while the other side's sipping a latte. The emotions here are raw. Panic as the clock ticks, embarrassment as the kids go feral, and that sinking feeling of being outgunned. The conflicts, you versus the system, the salesman, and even your own assumptions. But then Herb flips the script, and it's like a light bulb pings on. That sign? It's not sacred. It's the result of some marketing folks bickering with finance and ad gurus, settling on $489.95 after a compromise. No divine intervention, just humans haggling behind the scenes. If it's born from negotiation, Herb says, it's open to negotiation. Mind blown, right? Unlike the 10 Commandments etched in stone, this price tag's fair game. Suddenly, you're not just a victim, you've got a shot. You've got this. Herb's not just pointing out the problem, he's handing us the playbook. He says to ditch the half-hearted, can't we talk vibe. It's a loser's move. Instead, test your assumptions, raise your expectations, take a risk. Don't let a sign or a smug "this is Sears" shut you down. I love his little jingle about the guy who couldn't do the job because he didn't believe he could. Spot on. It's all about mindset. If you walk in thinking you're powerless, you will be. But if you strut in ready to play, you might just win. He wraps up with a chill vibe. You don't have to negotiate everything. Ask yourself, am I comfy doing this? Does it meet my needs? Is it worth my time? If it's 3 yeses, go for it. If not, walk away. It's about owning your choices, not getting bullied by some chipboard sign or a salesman's arched eyebrow. That's empowerment, folks. Herb's giving us permission to shape our world. What's sticking with me? This chapter's a roller coaster. Funny, frantic, and thought-provoking. Herb's fridge tale is a perfect mess of real life, and his salesman's a character I'd love to hate in a movie. The big takeaway? We're handing over power we don't have to, all because we buy the hype of fixed prices and rules. I'm rethinking every time I've paid full price without a peep. Maybe I could have shaved a few bucks off that last phone bill. Character-wise, Herb's emerging as this wise, witty guide who's been burned but learned the game. I'm rooting for him to keep spilling these truths. So, what about you? Ever stared down a price tag and backed off because it felt untouchable? Or scored a deal because you dared to ask? Chapter 2's got me fired up to haggle next time I'm at a one-price spot. Maybe not Sears, since Herb's dodging it like the plague, but you get the gist. Let's hear your stories. This convo's just heating up.